I'm gonna keep calling it out yesterday. Well, we know that a lot of that the two Georgia senators, Ossoff, I believe his name is, and Warnock were receiving money from the Southern Poverty Law Center. They were receiving money. They were sending endorsements. They endorsed them, their campaign. So the Democrats were getting money was being funneled into this nonprofit, and they were actually using it to help prop up Democrats and actually endorse Democrats. The KKK, the part they were actually funding extremists. This should be a bigger deal. I mean, of course, it's a big deal on the right, but I have heard so much silence from the people who are usually yelling racism in our country. So many black outlets, so many of the Al Sharpton, so many of the Charlemagne Breakfast Club hasn't said anything about it. You haven't heard anything from any of the mainstream black media outlets. Because if this was happening on the right, it would be everywhere. This is why I can't stand these people. This is why I don't like them. Because they are not free thinkers. They are not people that are just about what's right. They are slaves. They have a buy-in to the Democratic Party. Charlemagne can't criticize them too much because, first of all, he's a plant. He is a radical liberal, and he cannot think for himself. Because if this was on the right, this would be a big deal. The two senators, Ossoff and Warnock, received money from the base of the KKK. That they received money from these Georgia senators, and Ossoff is up for re-election in 2026, and he received money from the Southern Poverty Law Center, this extremist group that has now been clear of funding all these KKK and all these white supremacy groups. Will Ossoff actually renounce their endorsement? Will he call them out?